very warm welcome to everyone. This is Aditi Tiwari from Bhaskar Institute of Mass Communication and Journalism, Bundelkhand University, Jhansi. It is said that women are the real architects of society. And so we have our special guest, Head and Director of Institution of Architecture and Town Planning, Professor Soma Mishra. She has experience of 26 years and has been awarded by Gold Medal in Masters of Architecture. She also did specialization in social sustainability. So, I would like to welcome Professor Soma Mishra between us. Ma'am, firstly I would like to know your journey and how you have reached today at this position.
Greetings from Institute of Architecture and Town Planning. You have asked about my journey. Since when I was a small girl, my journey was quite smooth, and I am blessed to have both my parents of very progressive mind. And we were sent to a school which was 40 kilometers away from our house, because my father, he has passed out from Indian School of Mines and he retired as a senior survey officer from Western Coalfields Limited, Coal India. And the coal mines are actually always in remote areas, so there were no good schools nearby. So my parents, they decided to send us, and we were three sisters. All three sisters were sent to school which was 40 kilometers away from our house, and our school's name was Flowervale Higher Secondary School. It is in district Chhindwara, Madhya Pradesh. I did my 12th in 1988. After that, I got through pre-engineering test. In our times, there used to be PET, pre-engineering test in Madhya Pradesh, and through that I got architecture in MITS Gwalior. And from 88 to 93, 5 years degree course I did from MITS, and then I did my MArch from IPS Academy Indore, and in MArch I received gold medal. And later on in January 2020, I completed my PhD from Rajiv Gandhi Technical Institute. And as far as my professional journey is concerned, after passing out, after doing graduation from MITS Gwalior, I went to Delhi and I practiced there, worked under in a firm under a senior architect, and I worked there for 2 years. Did my, you can say it was assistantship, because I was working there as a junior architect. And in 1995, I got married and we shifted to Indore. And then there in Indore, my husband already had a firm. So now then it became our firm. It was architectural consultancy. Initially it was civil engineering consultancy. When I joined, then we joined it became a architectural and civil engineering consultancy firm in Indore. And then I actually always had a knack for teaching. So there in 1996, I joined Government Women's Polytechnic as a lecturer, and I taught there for around 11 years. That time my journey, my life was very hectic, because the college timings were from 8 to 2. I had to start at 7:30 from my home, and then from 8 to 2 I used to teach in the college. Then I used to come back. It used to be around 3 p.m. when I came back, and then from 3 to 9 I used to work in my office. Then this went on till late 2005. Then in 2006 I realized that I should give more time to my kids. So then I had to choose between college and profession. So I chose teaching. This means that I am an academician by choice. It is not forced upon me. So then I thought of teaching proper graduation students, BArch students. So I joined a college, and under RGPV, Rajiv Gandhi Technical University, Bhopal. The college was in Indore. Then in August 2016, 1st August 2016, I got the privilege to lead a good institute. It was also affiliated to RGPV Bhopal, and there I was a principal, and I worked there as a principal of architecture and interior design till before I came here.
Ma'am, can you please introduce Department of Architecture and the course which you guys provide to the students?
At Bundelkhand University, We are providing BARC course. It is a 5 years degree course, and BARC in Bundelkhand University was started in 2003. And the course is properly, it is our university course only, it is affiliated to our university only, and the course follows all the norms of Council of Architecture. Council of Architecture is our highest professional body of India, and all the faculty members, all infrastructure, everything is as per norms. Actually, in architecture, even if a student, if a person does graduation BArch, then he is eligible to teach if he has 3 years of experience. But over here, we have all the faculty members who are postgraduates, and they are very dynamic in academics also. And we have a senior town planner also with us. He is working here as an advisor. He has retired chief town planner of Uttar Pradesh actually, and he was from Lucknow. So we have a very good team of faculty members, and it is a 5 years degree course. Then as actually interior designing is a sister of architecture, she is a real sister of architecture. So we have started interior designing course also, and in that we offer 2 years diploma and also 4 years degree. It is integrated within the same course. If a student does, if a student can do for 4 years, then he'll get degree, and if he wants to quit in 2 years, then the student will get diploma in interior designing. So we have 5 years degree course in architecture, that is BArch, and 4 years degree course in interior designing, that is BDes ID.
What is the fee structure and process of admission?
For BArch, actually the student needs to have 12th needs to have 12th with the physics, chemistry, maths, and he has to secure 50% marks in 12th in aggregate as well as in the individual subjects of physics, chemistry and maths. And then the student has to clear NATA. NATA is an examination which is conducted by Council of Architecture, and in that actually the aptitude of the student is checked, whether the student has the proper aptitude to do architecture. After doing 12th, we suggest the students that they should study a little bit about architecture. They should know about the basic courses of architecture like history of architecture, and then some vocabulary related to architecture. Then they ask about some aptitude related to the mental makeup also and mathematics also. So then there's actually every year the council, it suggests a minimum percentage required in NATA. So that the student has to qualify, that means the student has to qualify NATA plus 50% in physics, chemistry and maths for architecture. And as far as BDes is concerned, in that it is after 12th. In 12th, if a student gets 45% minimum marks, then that person is welcome to our university for pursuing BDes course. And the BDes course is so designed that it is convenient for the students who have just passed out from school also, and the students who have already done some degree, some graduation. Maybe a person is a civil engineer, or he is a fine artist, and then later on he decides that I should have a professional degree in interior designing. So that person is also welcome to have a 2 years diploma, or if he has time, then we suggest them to do 4 years degree, because the course is designed very nicely. It has computer application in every semester. So even if a student, if a person does diploma in interior designing, then after 2 years that person is eligible, and that person is capable of practicing of his or her own also, or he can work anywhere. So we have 2 years diploma, 4 years degree in interior designing, and we have 5 years degree course. And the entrance criteria of BDes is actually we conduct our own entrance test at Bundelkhand University, and through that we take the students. And as far as fee structure is concerned, for architecture it is 1,14,500 per year, and for interior designing it is 75,000 per year.
Ma'am, what is the scope and process of getting placement?
Actually, as far as Indian architecture is concerned, now the Indian architecture is at a state of flux. We have everything. Like we have experiences, we have explorations, we have sensibilities, and we have the sense that we need to go back to our roots also. This sensibility has come after decades. Actually, since decades after independence, we were continuously aping the West, and we were aping their materials also, their style of architecture also. Like if we are aping the West, actually their climatic condition is different, everything is different, material availability is different, but the architects, over decades, since so many years, they were aping them. They were copying the glass and concrete structures of the West. But now the people, they have become very conscious, and they have gained this sensibility that there is a need to go back to our roots. So there is lot of scope for architecture students or the people who have done architecture, because you know that our country is the population is also growing and the economy is also growing. So there is a large need of infrastructure everywhere, and nothing can be built without an architect's intervention, be it any studio, any hospital, education building, nothing is possible. No built structure is possible without an architect. So there is a need of architect everywhere. And in India, there is a proposal of making 100 smart cities by 2030. So when we go for smart cities, then you will be needing bus stands. I proudly say that our student from Bundelkhand University only, he is doing good projects of this thing of smart city in Jhansi itself. He is architect Saurabh Srivastav, and he is making so many, like I love Jhansi and the Jhansi Park, they are designed by him. And if actually in every field there is scope for architecture students. And as far as interior designing is concerned, it encompasses everything, be it residential projects, educational institutions, hospital buildings, or maybe the interior of a railway coach. And actually adding functionality and visual sense, aesthetics to certain thing is the job of an interior designer. So just after passing out, actually they can, there is lot of scope, they can start practicing after 2 years also. Many of our students are doing little jobs online, or because after third year only. And same thing is with the interior designing students.
Alright, ma'am. So what are the benefits which a student get after internship?
As you know, as in any professional course, actually the students, they need to go to some professional and get trained, so that they get a certification and a stamp that yes, they know so many things. And as far as architecture and interior designing is concerned, we have so many things of the profession, like the professional ethics, the project management of the office. Everything has to be learnt on the practical implications only. Whatever we teach in the college, the practical implication of all those things is they get when they join real life some office, and they actually they get the opportunity to go to the site and see their things, they see the whatever they have made on paper, see those things realize on three-dimensional things. So for that they need to go for internship, and it goes for their all around grooming. Actually overall grooming of a person as a professional is done in the internship, and they get self confidence also, they become more confident. And actually in both our courses it is mandatory. Now Council of Architecture has also made 6 months internship mandatory. In previously it was 1 year internship, now it is 6 months internship. And in interior designing also they have 6 months internship. After doing internship they come back, and then they do the thesis. So actually that whatever they have learned, that is implemented in the course also, the research also. So only paper knowledge, only bookish knowledge is not sufficient as far as architecture and interior designing is concerned. They need to go for internship, and that is must. And most of our students actually after doing internship, they get absorbed in those offices only.
Now, I would like to bind up our conversation by asking the 3 best features of architecture department according to you.
According to me, there are many good features as far as Bundelkhand University and our Institute of Architecture and Town Planning is concerned. first and foremost thing is that every teacher over here, they maintain a special relation with each and every student. So the students, they need not scare us, and they don't scare even. They can come to any faculty member and discuss about their problems related to college, or maybe their personal problem also, and those problems are solved. So this is a major positive point. Then second positive point, as I told you earlier, like we have strong faculty members also, but I think the second positive point should be like we have very good connection with our alumni students, and those alumni, they help our students, the pass out students and the students who are studying also. From time to time we call them for their special lectures, and whatever they are doing in the field, they share with us, and then we share with the students also. So this strong association with the alumni at Bundelkhand University, this is very good. We have around 25 to 30 architects at Jhansi only, and many architects in UP and all around. Means our alumni is working with Patanjali also, and in many good firms, and some alumni, they have joined in academics also. So this can be the second best point of our institution. Third thing, which is rare, and this I have seen in Bundelkhand University, and I can convince every student who is maybe of a little bit economically backward society, or maybe they means actually these type of students are not they are not actually encouraged, and they are not given a proper eye in other institutions, and over here we have a special place for them. And we don't never distinguish between a person who is very much capable, economically capable, and the person who is not capable. All are same for us. And then over here, the our finance officer is very good. He is very cooperating. Whatever problems and whatever need, I go to him, and he is very cooperative. And then last but not the least, anything cannot be possible without a good visionary and leadership. And we have our magnificent and very academically sound, good leader, a fantastic leader, Professor Mukesh Pandey sir, our Honorable Vice Chancellor. And actually the alumni meetings, and the way we could interact with the alumni, and also maybe the support of the officers, all the four officers over here are very good. And this thing cannot be possible without a proper leadership. The leader, he has to have a vision, and then I have seen a very humane atmosphere over here. All the officers, our leader Professor Mukesh Pandey sir, and everybody, there is a very humane atmosphere over here, and we can say that there is a strong and positive good ecosystem in Bundelkhand University. So welcome to Institute of Architecture and Town Planning for BArch course and BDes course.
Ma'am, we were honored to have you today, and thank you very much for sharing this worthy information. Hope this video will help you to clear all your doubts regarding Institute of Architecture and Town Planning. So this was Aditi Tiwari with Professor Soma Mishra. Thank you.